Bees, another good win, 1-0 wins, really hard fought again. You must be really pleased to come out of the week with that.
Yeah, it's been terrific results for us this week. 2 clean sheets, 2 different performances. I think first half, I think we played really well. I think we opened them up and was critical at half time that we didn't make the most of it because we knew they were going to change and come out of the second half, and they did. And to be fair to them, they changed shape and they caused us problems. But I just must mention how pleased we are with the character of the lads. You know, they all dug in for each other. The front 4 who give so much the other day, you could see. You know, and if we had obviously more players, we'd probably rotate them a little bit because the numbers are so high with the GPS that it's so important that we have that people available. We haven't, so they just have to dig in, and they did, and it was an outstanding performance regarding character and wanting to win and throwing your body on the line for your team, and you know, can't praise enough the lads at the back, the 2 centre halves outstanding, Evan, Mitch. You know, to have 2 clean sheets, come in and get a clean sheet is outstanding.
Yeah, because they obviously have the 2 big lads up front, and it's Peter Clark and Tom Hannigan especially seem to deal with their threat pretty comfortably.
Yeah, I thought we dealt with it really well. I think you know, Samson's a good player. He's been at this level for a long time. He's got a good touch and that. And I think we dealt with it really well. With first contact, we tend to get involved a lot. Deck in front helped us, and I just think we were tired bodies today. You could see we were hanging on a little bit, and you know, sometimes you got to do that. You know, you're not going to silky football every week. Sometimes you got to hang on. You got to dig in and get bodies on the line, and you know, can't praise them enough for that.
And you saw the benefit of having the two new lads you brought in on loan. I thought Dylan Motley struggled to get in the game a bit, but we had a spell of about 10 minutes where he really worked their back 4, and that probably helped suck a bit of life out of them.
Dylan will be a good player for us. He gives us that option now. You know, we've had the same front 3 through injuries, and you know, Matty, Deck, they haven't really done a pre-season, and we're flogging a little bit Isaac and Connor. So he gives us that option that we've got. We can play anywhere across the front, and he'll be good for us. You know, he'll be really good for us. So I'm pleased with that one, and I think Aaron come on and showed that he's got a bit of energy and a bit of legs. It was tough for him to come on because we were under pressure. We didn't get on the ball and we didn't create enough, but you know, we didn't keep it. But we've got to learn and be a little bit better keeping the ball, and we don't have to absorb so much pressure.
Was Pettiford coming on? He seemed to spend a lot of time on Hazelhurst, who's obviously a very tricky player. Was that something that you had in mind when you brought him on, or was that just something happened?
I think the way they were, he had a bit of a free role, didn't he, Hazelhurst? So we just had to make sure we're in the right areas, and you know, he's a good player. He started off at this level really well, so we needed to make sure we had bodies around him so we can't, you know, find them passes or wriggle through. So it was just a case of getting compact and getting narrow and make sure that we defend crosses, because they put crosses in the box and we had to defend, and we did that great.
What do you do now looking ahead for next week's game? Obviously, we've got the open training session on Tuesday. Is it a case of, I know you've been managing the players already, what does it look like for them in terms of training, looking into
I think
Boston?
Next week it's important that we train. You know, we had a bit of recovery Thursday because we had to, and that was really good. And I think Tuesday, Thursday we'll train normal. Look forward to Tuesday. Hopefully as many people can come down as possible, you know, and see everybody, and I think that'll be great.
How do you prepare for the game? Obviously, Saturday, I know there's a lot of Saturday Tuesdays, but Saturday Mondays and even, you know, an even bigger challenge.
I think it's really difficult, you know, for clubs like us with small squads, that we can't rotate much, but you know, it is what it is. We can't change that. We just have to have focus on Saturday's game and see what happens after Saturday's game, and then take Mondays, you know, when we get to that stage.